Hi, my name's Emilie Philpott. I am the Recruitment Events Co-ordinator for Thames Valley Police. So I help organise and collaborate events across Thames Valley to help recruit a variety of roles, from police officers to staff roles, and to encourage people to come and work for Thames Valley Police. So after leaving university, I know that I wanted to work in a events or marketing field, but I also had a really strong personal drive to work for a company that worked for the greater good, helped people. And when I started looking into these jobs, I had a real pull towards the police service. I really respected the work that they did, and I wanted to know if I could work within them, but also follow my passion. When I started researching roles, I found that the recruitment marketing department existed, and therefore that was a great fit for me. It set on my skill sets of events and marketing, but also made sure that every single day I'm really working for a company that ultimately helps protect the public every day, and I get to be just a small part of that big process. Throughout my high school and college academic career, I had done a few little bits of work experience where I could. I got in contact with companies and tried to do as many work experience weeks during my half terms and summer terms as I could, but I didn't have any full-time career experience within events and marketing. I went to university. I first and foremost chose a degree that I knew I would love, and so I chose English, but I also chose that because I knew that it would help me be able to follow whatever path I then chose to. When I came out, I then just really focused on using the experiences that I'd gained at university, the skill sets that I'd gained in terms of being able to negotiate and be able to use my creative side, and then that's what helped me get the job. So the biggest skills that you will need is you need to have high organisation skills. Thames Valley Police is a very big organisation. We have over 8,000 employees and we cover 3 counties. So being in charge of coordinating events, that means that I need to be very organised. You also need to have people skills and very good communication skills. Most of my job is standing in front of crowds of people, trying to attract them to TVP, but also trying to communicate what as a force is our core integral values. And so it's really important that you can communicate that in a way that's friendly and approachable, but also gets the facts across. And confidence obviously comes with that, but that's something that you can build upon. And also integrity. Working for a police force means that you have to be integral to the values that we hold close, and the fact that we are a force that protects the public. So organisation skills, communication and people skills, and integrity would be the 3 most transferable skills for working in this job role. I like everything about my job, and what I like most about it is I just really like the fact that I get to have fun whilst also contributing to keeping the public safe. I really get to be creative within my job role, and I really have that passion kept within me. It's constantly changing. I go to different events every week, every month, and we're constantly learning. But I love as well the fact that every single time I go to a new event, every person I speak to that then goes away and wants to work for Thames Valley Police is another person that's helping to keep our communities safer every single day. And that's a really great thing to feel a part of. I think the most challenging thing about my job is being able to communicate to the public what the police force does, and so maybe try to overcome some misconceptions. A lot of the time the police force can come under some criticism, and we really strive to correct those and make sure that people know exactly where our values lie. If you're talking to a big group of people, thousands of people, on a daily basis, then those questions will come up. So it's being able to, the challenging thing is being able to juggle that, and also being able to demonstrate what the job roles are in a realistic fashion, but also an exciting one as well. So it's more of a logistical thing. So my typical working hours are Monday to Friday, 9 till 5. There are always sometimes opportunities for us to attend events which will be on a weekend or evenings, and so we attend those as and when we need to. I think in terms of subjects, any subjects that's going to get your creativity thinking and being able to have organization skills to get a big chunk of work done to a specific deadline. So humanities subjects, things like English or history, those sort of things are always going to be helpful. Obviously, if you know that events is something you definitely want to do, there are events management courses out there, but I don't think it's necessary that you have to do that to get into events management. In terms of resources you can use, I think just keeping close to the ground, using your social media wisely, looking at events that you've got going on near you. I'll quite often use hashtags on Instagram just to see what's going around me, see what the kind of feel is right now, and also just looking out for articles. Just generally, if you type into Google events management advice, there's tons of resources at your fingertips. So just using the resources that you have, I don't think you necessarily need to go out there and search for it and be really looking for a niche subject. Events is something that people do every day. We go out and meet our friends, and ultimately that's what we do. We create a meeting place for people to come and discuss ideas. So yeah, if you're looking at things on Instagram or your local events near you on Facebook, and maybe attend a couple of them and see how the layout works and what you like and what you don't like about those. So ultimately, the police force is a force that at its very core is very passionate about people and helping people. So working for the force means that you get the utmost care given to you, whether that is personally or professionally. Professionally, you are given a wealth of opportunities to attend extra courses, to attend conferences that may benefit you, and are really supported in your personal, life as well. Personally, we have a lot of support networks. So we have networks for LGBT and, our same membership, which looks at Asian and minority ethnic groups. We have a wealth of opportunity for people to be supported and feel very supported throughout that. But also we have huge benefits for it. We have part of the blue light card system, which gives you thousands of benefits across the UK and abroad, which is really helpful. It's great. You can save a bit of money here and there. And so we have that wealth of opportunity as well to support. But yeah, generally just a huge amount of support from well-being, and that's your physical well-being and your mental well-being. We have really strong connections with the charity Mind, which means that we can get counselling free through our workplace. There's no questions asked. You can just contact them, and it's a really great resource. They help you manage not only stresses at work but personal stresses. So it's a really fantastic resource for us to have. I think the best advice I can give you is just to go for it, have fun. Thames Valley Police is such a big organisation. You will find somewhere where you feel at home and you feel fit. There are some things that you could be doing if there are particular job roles that you knew you wanted to work for. For example, we do offer ride-alongs, which means that once you reach 18, you can go alongside a police officer throughout their shift. So you start from briefing all the way through to their shift finishes, and you attend blue light runs with them and that sort of thing. So if you were looking at police officer roles, we do offer that, or any roles. I think it's a really good way to kind of see what our on the ground guys do and why it's so important that as a staff role you help support that as well. We have volunteering opportunities. So if you were looking at maybe doing some volunteering during a gap year or during some downtime, we have ample opportunities to do volunteering, and that would give you a good feel just for kind of what we're about and who we are. But just generally, speak to our officers when they're out and about, speak to our PCSOs, speak to us in recruitment. We're more than happy to answer any questions, and just have fun and have a really good look through our TVP Careers website, which is tvpcareers.co.uk, and see how you can feel a part of Thames Valley Police.